Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nate G. It is September 23rd, Monday, and I'm going to do a quick video here on how to set up the indicators involved in my new Sniper Pro setup. I did a video last week about the new Sniper Pro setup, and this indicator setup that is a it's a paid indicator, but it kind of encapsulates all of the pieces that we want to use for our sniper type setups. And if you need access to those, to that indicator library, you can click the link here in my description and get access to that. I think you get a 30-day money-back guarantee if you use that link. And what you're going to need to do is pick up the premium setup, because that has both the signals and overlays, which we're going to use, and the oscillator matrix. Okay, and it's a monthly subscription, and I'll show you how to get them set up so that we can do these sniper trades. But again, if you need that link, it's in the description to LuxAlgo and the premium subscription. So I'm going to start from scratch to get us to this point. I'm going to open up a brand new chart and show you how to set it up. But here you can see we have our signals and overlays up top, and we have our oscillator matrix down here on the bottom. So the way we're going to set that up is I'm going to open up a brand new tab. I'm going to create a new layout. Obviously, you need to have subscribed to both of those indicators so that you can access them. If you use, and you also have to be using TradingView, so that then those indicators can be in your personal indicator tab. So we're going to open up a new window. I'm going to actually come to this number 3, third one down on the little square next to the chart names, right? And I am going to come down to the third one, and I'm going to pick the 3 window, 1 big and 2 to the side. That's the one I want, because I want to put my tick chart and my ADD chart over here just so I can watch those while I'm trading. I'm going to change this chart here to the SPX. Okay, and if all 3 of these changed at the same time, what we need to do is come back up to this box up here, click it, and then way down here at the bottom, we need to unclick the signal and interval and crosshair and time. We need all those to be off, so all 3 of these windows can be a different thing. So in this upper right-hand window, I'm going to put TICK. Okay, and in this secondary window here, I'm going to put ADD, just because I'd like to know what the advanced decline looks like. And I'm going to set each one of those by clicking on it and hitting the minutes to a 2-minute chart. Okay, so each one of those is going to be a 2-minute chart, and the center one is going to be a 1-minute SPX chart. Oh, sorry. So I have to make sure that I've clicked on it so that it's a 1-minute SPX chart. Okay, so now that I've got those things in place, I'll show you how to put the lines on your tick chart in a little bit. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my indicators tab here. Again, I have purchased, they're going to be in my invite only scripts down here. Okay. I am going to put both the oscillator matrix and the signals and overlays on my chart. There's a third one that comes with that subscription, price action concepts, which we will use, but I'm not going to put that on this chart just yet. And I made a mistake and I put them over here on this chart. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to delete that. I'm going to make sure that my spot SPX chart is highlighted. And now I'm going to go invite only scripts, go oscillator matrix, and signals and overlays. Okay. So now that those are on the chart, there's a couple of changes I'm going to make to each one of them. the first thing I'm going to do is click this icon down here in the lower right hand corner for my settings, and then I'm going to click more settings, and then in the canvas, fourth one down, canvas, is it canvas? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's status line. Status line, I'm going to turn my arguments off, which means I don't get these really long lines on my signals and overlays and my oscillator matrix, so they're easy to access and turn on and turn off. Okay. So then after I've done that, I am going to come up to my signals and overlays, and I'm going to hit the gear icon here. And within that gear icon, I'm going to turn off AI signal classifier. I'm going to turn on my smart trail. Okay. And then down here in my dashboard location, I'm going to turn this to my bottom right. And the only thing that I need to be able to see is the trend strength. So I'm going to check that. So all these other things are off. Okay. And in this signal sensitivity, I want my presets to be none. Signal mode is confirmation plus exits. Candle coloring is confirmation simple. Okay. And then this signal sensitivity here, I am going to get from the optimal sensitivity, right? So this is set to 12 right now. It's hard to see on the screen, I'm sure, but it should be 14. So I'm going to change that to 14. Then I'm going to go over to my Style tab, and I'm going to uncheck bullish, bullish plus, bearish, and bearish plus. I'm going to uncheck all of those, but I'm going to leave the bullish and bearish exits. Okay, and I'm just going to leave everything else as default, and I'm going to hit OK. So my chart should look like this: red, blue, green coloring, right? You can choose to go solid candles if you want up here in this candle thing, or you can go hollow candles. It just depends on what your preference is. I tend to like a hollow candle a little bit more because I can tell which candles are up and which candles are down with this candle coloring change. All right. Okay, so that's the signals and overlays setup. And then the oscillator matrix setup is going to be, I'm going to hit the settings icon there. And I'm going to go into my style here. And on my oversold HWO up, I'm going to change from circles to cross. And I'm going to change my line weight to heavy. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the fifth one down, overbought HWO down. And I'm going to change my circles to cross. And I'm going to go with a thick line. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, and then down here, where I have levels towards the bottom, I've got my 80 and 20 set for my oversold and overbought conditions. But I'm going to change my line to red, and I'm going to go to 100%, and I'm going to change it to a solid line. And I'm going to do the same down here with my 20. Okay, so now you can see in here we have two red lines at oversold and overbought, right? Set at 80 and 20. If we wanted to move those to 75 and 25, we could, but I've been keeping them at 80 and 20 just so I get those oversold and overbought indications, right? So then we close out of that because that's all we need to do. Our inputs can stay the same here, right? And now you can see we have a plus symbol when we're oversold and we're getting a turn for a Sniper 1.0, and we have a plus symbol on the other side if we're here's overbought and here's oversold. Okay, so we've got those with our lines, so we know when we're getting close. And then we have our confluence. On a Sniper 1.0, we're looking for confluence. We're looking for the arrow to give us a ready, aim, and then this is our fire. Okay, so we need all three of those things to line up, and then we can take a Sniper 1.0 trade. So now we have our signals and overlays above, right? We're looking at our optimal sensitivity. Now I have another way that we can change our sensitivity based on what's working. They have a back testing system, which I'll show in a whole separate video because that's actually a more expensive subscription. But it gives us a grid up here that I can show you here that starts to show which sensitivities are working for the last couple of months and a couple of days, sorry, and which are not. But we'll put that together for another video. Right now, we just want to use the optimal sensitivity as it changes throughout the day. Okay, so then we're going to come over here to our tick chart, and we're going to grab our horizontal line, horizontal line here. And we're just going to, you can see the numbers here on the sides. We're going to put one in here at -600. We're going to put another one in here at -900. And they don't go in exact, do they? Because it's just so sensitive. One here at 0, one here at +600, and then one here at +900. And then even though they aren't exact, you can click that line. That's my 900. I'm going to change that one to red, and then I can hit the gear icon. And right here at my coordinates, see it says 903.52. I can just type in 900. And that red line is exactly at 900. And I can do the same thing for the 600 line. I want to leave that one as yellow. Right? So I hit OK. I want my center line to be white, okay? And I want my center line to be at 0. Okay, and I do the same thing here for my -600. Go -600. And then my -900 is, and I want to change that to red. Okay, so now we've got our tick chart, so we can, as we're getting into trades, we can see how the ticks are behaving. We've got our ADD down here, our advanced decline, and we've got our oscillator matrix and our signals and overlays with our smart trail, basically showing the current trend. And we're taking trades based on candle coloration for 2.0. We're taking short trades when we get a candle coloration that changes to red and we're in a bearish trend, right? And we're taking long trades on the SPX with 0 DTE options when we're changing to a green candle and we're in a uptrend on the smart trail. Now, today has not been great for the continuation trades because we're just kind of trading. We opened here, right? We're just kind of trading in this range right now. So really the 1.0s have been a little bit better. And even on a really tight day, you can start to tighten up these 1.0 ranges to take a couple more trades. But today's just not really a good sniper day. But that doesn't mean that that's not going to change here pretty soon. So that's how you set up your charts for the Sniper Pro. And hopefully we'll get some conditions a little bit later today or definitely tomorrow that will give us a lot more sniper type setups. So I hope that helps, and I will talk to you all later.